Hi everyone, today I'm going to be answering some of your questions. I'm going to be answering common ones that I get frequently, so we're going to start off with videos that I said I'm going to make but never made. There's a reason for that. Take mess tests, for example. I made mess tests a few years ago, and some of them got a lot of views, and some didn't really get much at all. And that's why I decided to stop doing mess tests. Some people like them, but the views on the ones after, I had a few that were really popular, like the one with the Bissell, what was that? The Power Force Helix. That video was incredibly popular. But then I've done other ones after that, and the views on those videos were just consistently lower and lower and lower, and it just wasn't worth the amount of time, hassle, and the cleanup. Yes, mess tests create a lot of mess. A lot of mess. When I was finished with those videos, the garage was just filled with trash. Underneath the shoe rack, there was just layers of cat litter and fragments of dirt from the mess tests all over the place. It would get the whole garage covered in dust. You could like pick up objects and like run your fingers across, and it was just dust all over them and all over everything, and it was just too messy, too time consuming. And now that I use cameras, some of them of mine, not this one, but the other one that I don't use very often. Actually, this one doesn't have a fan in it, but that one has a fan in it, and I don't want dust getting sucked into that camera. I just can't. I don't want to be doing that type of stuff with mess tests. It's just too disgusting, and the amount of filth that gets on the garage, it's just too much dirt. Just checking the tripod. It's just too much dirt, and it's too messy. And I also need to zoom this out just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's why mess tests have stopped being made. Though I've said a few times that I might try and reconsider. I have made new ones, but the views they just weren't worth it. So another question I've gotten is, say I'm getting a vacuum like the Bissell, what is that one? The Power Glide cordless that's sitting right over there. I said I was going to be getting it Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday it was coming. And why haven't I posted the test video on it? I like to keep my test videos, like full review videos, like where I take a product and I test on the cat litter rug, on the pet hair on the carpet, the oatmeal on the hard floor, the tools, and those kind of videos. I like to keep those separated. I don't want to post a whole bunch in one chunk and then go for like a month without creating any. I'd prefer to have one every week and a half, 2 weeks, rather than having too many at once. That's why I did not post that video immediately. It's coming in a couple days. I just don't want to do it like all at once and then have nothing to post for several days or for several weeks. That is the reason I do that. Next is why I don't test enough robot vacuums. That's one I get a lot. I just don't like robot vacuums that much. The cheaper ones especially, they aren't good. I mean, just watch, I think it's Code 1996's video of what was that? The one that has like flat at the front with a rounded back, the Nido. And he showed the video where he had it clean his house for a week. He put sand down, had the robot clean his house for a week, then went back over once with the Dyson and picked up a whole bin full of sand. Robots are fine for surface cleaning. I have 2 robots right now. For upstairs, where it's mostly carpet, that's the LG R9, which is a great robot vacuum. It's very expensive, though. And then we have the Bissell Spinwave multi-surface one, the one that can mop and vacuum. And that one I let it mop most of the time, because it does tend to get stuck on the fluffy rug downstairs, which is a little annoying, because then it will start going beep, beep, beep when I'm trying to do something, and it's really annoying. So that's why I don't use that one very often. Like I use it frequently, but I don't use the vacuum mode very often. I use the mop mode, because that's kind of what I got it for in the first place. Besides making a video on it, of course. But yeah, that's the reason for that one. And also, I've gotten questions on why I don't test enough bag vacuums. Nobody buys them anymore. Just look at the sales. The most popular bag vacuum on Amazon, I believe, is the Kenmore, the Intuition, the new one, the new Intuition that has like a lift off, I think. And that has like 3,000 reviews, something like that. About 3,000 reviews. Well, take, for example, the most popular bagless vacuum for uprights, the Bissell Clean, I think it's the Clean View Swivel, the green and purple one. That one has over 50,000 reviews. Yeah. There's a reason I don't test bag vacuums. And that's like the most popular bagged upright. I just don't like bag vacuums. It's kind of a waste of money. Nobody buys them anymore. It wouldn't be worth making a video, because then I'd make a video for something that nobody's going to watch. That's why. I just don't. There's just no reason for me to make videos on them. I don't get enough requests. I get some people, but there just isn't enough of a market now. Everybody buys bagless vacuums, including myself. So it isn't worth spending the time to make a video about something that nobody's going to buy. So there's that reason. I also get asked why I don't test canister vacuums. I don't like canister vacuums either. Canister vacuums don't sell that well. I mean, some of them do, like the Kenmores, and those are pretty good canister vacuums. But with the biggest reason you would buy a canister vacuum is to reach under furniture, but that's kind of been, I wouldn't say undermined. Cordless vacuums do that as well. They also make cleaning stairs a lot easier. Canister vacuums have kind of become irrelevant, I almost would say. If you don't want a cordless vacuum, get a corded stick vacuum, and it will do the same thing as your canister, but also won't have to drag this annoying rolling box behind you that hits furniture and hits you in the back of the leg and falls over and scratches your walls. That's the reason I just don't think canister vacuums are worth it nowadays. With cordless vacuums, such as the Dysons and the Samsungs and the LGs being so darn good. I'm trying to think of anything else. I get asked, I had some other questions lined up, but I'm thinking what ones would be worth answering and ones that I haven't answered before. Those are the biggest, is the canister vacuums, bag vacuums, and why I don't do mass tests, why some videos just don't work out. Some video ideas, I've tried testing chemicals and spray cleaners. The videos didn't get enough views, so I canned that idea. What is the one that I tried? I tried attaching my camera to the vacuums with a flexible tripod. That had mixed results. It worked good with some vacuums, but other ones, the camera would shake so much, even like a good camera, that I just couldn't do it. And I did it with my phones, but now that I'm recording with DSLR, hybrid mirrorless cameras, such as, of course, if I put it in the right orientation, such as this Panasonic Lumix S5 we're recording on right now. And this is my Fold 3. It's a little too thick to fit on a camera stand. And if you can see right there, it's way too thick. Way too thick. That's also, I can take this off. This is a wallet that sticks on. But it's 2 layers thick. It's not going to fit on a standard phone holder. I tried and it almost fell off, and it's not worth sacrificing this wonderful phone to get shots with the camera attached vacuum. So I just put it on a tripod or use my handheld camera stabilizer. They both work fine. Those are the biggest ones I can think of. Yeah. That's the biggest one. I can't really think of much else. I'm going to think for a minute and I'll continue if I find something else. So I was able to think of another question. Why have I not been uploading quite as frequently as I used to, say, last year? Like, not last year, the year before, 2020, when I uploaded a lot of videos. I just haven't been feeling the need to upload as many. I don't want to upload tons of okay videos. I'd rather upload less videos, but of a better quality. Once a week, twice a week is plenty. Maybe 3 times a week. But I don't want to post so often that I run out of ideas. And also, I do like to do natural dirt videos, but I also have to have natural dirt to clean up for those videos, and that takes a few days to build up. That's why sometimes for my extreme natural dirt videos, I go for like a week without vacuuming, and then it gets really dirty. And then those are the ones where we have a lot of fun cleaning. But yeah, that's the biggest reason why I don't upload as frequently. I still like to get at least 1 or 2 a week, but I'm not going to force it. If I don't have a good video, I'm not going to make one just to be able to get a video out. I'm going to do it when there's a good opportunity to make a video. I'm not just going to make a video for the point of just making a video. And also, using my camera, like instead of using my phone, I'm using a hybrid mirrorless camera, the Panasonic Lumix S5, which I've had for about a month now, maybe. I can't remember how long exactly. I've had it about a month, and it's a great camera. It records great quality video. We're recording on it right now. As you can see, we're only recording at 1080p because I almost always record at 4K, but I don't want to have a 4K video that's this long. It's going to be too big to store. And plus, the biggest reason I like to shoot in high quality is when I'm cropping in during editing, I don't lose a ton of detail. I need to have a shot this big and I need to go down to a part this small on the screen. I want to be able to make sure to keep the resolution high without you guys noticing that it's been reframed because I missed the shot. Anyways, that's the big reason why I like to record at 4K. And I have a lot of videos saved. And that's another reason I have been now editing my videos on my computer, which takes longer than editing videos on a phone, because it's a bit more time to transfer from camera to computer rather than just recording on the phone and then editing it right on the phone and posting it right to YouTube. But on the other hand, I can do more on my computer. Adobe Premiere is a great video editor and what I'd recommend, because I've tried a lot of video editors and it's by far the best one. Move this forward just a little bit. There we go. It's by far the best video editor I've used out of all of the ones I've tried. I've tried a lot, trust me. Most of them have been, or Adobe Premiere has been awesome. It's very expensive, but if it works, it's worth it. And yeah, I am able to get a lot more done on a computer. I'm able to store a lot of video. I have 6 terabytes of video storage, 6 terabytes of storage on my computer right now. I can upgrade it at any time. I think it can take up to 16 terabytes if I put 2 8 terabyte drives in it. I have a 2 and a 4 right now. I'm eventually going to do that. Eventually. 8 terabyte SSDs are very expensive. And it only has M.2 slots, which are the thin little SSDs that look like they fit in these things if you want to use it for, say, like as a USB drive. But they fit in these things. They're very small and thin. I don't have one around to show what they look like. There should be one around here somewhere, but actually I think I put it up a few days ago. But they're the little ones that are about that big. And they're very expensive. I think an 8 terabyte SSD costs like $1,200 at least. I think maybe closer to 13 or 14. They're very expensive. So that's why I am sticking with what I have. And then when I run out of space, I'm going to transfer them to an 8 terabyte. But for now, we're sticking with the 6 terabytes I have, which is fine. But yeah, the videos that this camera records are very large and they take up a lot of space. But yeah, I've thought of everything that I could answer in this video, and that's everything. So I hope you enjoy. I'll see you all next time.